folks, what is going on? Justin Masson here with Nintendo Dads, and we are just a mere, looks like about 5-6 minutes away from the Super Nintendo World Direct Universal Studios Japan, which is kicking off here again at 4 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Some quick information or title information that's going through here on the page. Let's just pull that up right now real fast. There we go, perfect. So tune in for a special Super Nintendo World Direct live stream. We're going to spend roughly 15 minutes showing some of the Universal Studios Japan's new area, Super Nintendo World. No game content will be featured. And I think that's really critical. I think what Nintendo is doing really well there is setting some expectations, right? We are not showing any brand new features. We're not showing not any brand new games. So don't be looking for Metroid Prime to be kicking off here. That's not what's going to be happening. Okay? So I thought they're doing a really great job by managing those expectations. Perfect. Just want to make sure the stream's going. So that's great. What will be featured? I mean, a lot of the photos, a lot of set stuff has already been leaked, right? We've seen some kind of behind the wall photography, and we've seen there was a promotional video cut not too long ago. Let's see if I can actually find that. Bear with me 1 second here. Let's see here. Super Nintendo World. There we go. Okay. Right, so if we just kind of pop in here a quick second, like we've seen a lot of these photos before, right? This is from CNN, so we have seen some of these things. This is from the outside of it. A lot of these photos, a lot of this information, kind of, I don't want to say leaked, but got shown because I don't think it was really, they weren't really super hiding it. Official trailer, right? So we can take a quick gander at this one. This actually came out just a couple weeks ago, so we'll take a quick watch of this. So I don't think we're gonna get a whole lot of craziness
tonight. I'll be eating a falafel wrap with sweet potato fries.
Okay, so first,
Thanks. Splitsies?
I have seen this commercial way too much, and I wish I hadn't. Okay?
Oh, you meant the food, didn't you?
All right, enough of that. This music sounds familiar, right? So hold on a second. We're going to pull this back a little bit. You know, if there was like an enhance, zoom in. So we've got Yoshi's Adventure is sitting kind of like dead smack in the screen, lower kind of bottom. To the right, 1UP Factory. Looks like there is a green warp pipe that you enter that with. Top left-hand corner is Bowser's Castle. And so we see also a thwomp there as well. We see some piranha plants. So we're going to run that through. Grand opening February 4th. So I mean, this is the other part, right? Like this thing is opening in less than 2 months from now. So I do think it's kind of important for them to begin to promote it, right? And so I think that's interesting. The world's first interactive Mario Kart theme, Koopas Challenge. Now this is the ride that we've seen or heard a lot about. This kind of shot here, this kind of iconic inside of it. Yeah, so there we go. There's the carts. That's kind of it. I mean, we see a lot of interaction, a lot of movement in these set photos. Like we see a lot of things moving in the background. Looks like, so we go over here to the right. It looks like there's almost a Yoshi's kind of a boat ride that's kind of going around over here, or some kind of ride to the right where the Yoshis are very long. But we're seeing a lot of dynamic movement of the set pieces. We got thwomps going there. We see some shells that are kind of kicking around. A lot of things that are probably on rails, as you'd expect from a theme park, to really kind of accentuate and tell that story. Right, and so again, we can get a little bit of a clearer shot. It looks like the Yoshis are kind of coming out dead smack in the middle of the of that hill there, and kind of hanging to the right. So you can take a look at that as they're moving. Hashtag We Are Mario. So I mean, I think, you know, not a huge shock. I expect that's what we're going to see a lot of today. I mean, that's exactly what we should be seeing a lot of. Where are we on a grotto kind of thing? I don't know what's going on there. We're 2 minutes away, so we're going to pop in there. Folks in the chat, let me know, what are you excited to see? What are you hoping to see? Any of that, right? You know, and I'm going to be very honest with you. I was, oh, this is very fuzzy. I'm going to just refresh that, actually, that page. There we go. Come on. Because that does not, there we go. That looks a little bit better. All right, a full refresh. Let's do that, will we? Let's do a full refresh. Almost 61,000 or 60,000 people are watching this right now. Okay. Lots going on in the YouTube chat. Don't really care much for that right now, so we're just going to keep it at this. I'll be pretty honest with you. Like, we were actually looking to head over to Japan. This has been a big trip. My wife and I are both turning 40 next year, so we thought as a big trip for 2020, we're going to head over, or for 2021, we're going to head over to Japan. We're going to spend like 2 weeks over there. We love to travel. We're going to spend, a day here at Super Nintendo World. That was definitely for me. My wife had kind of planned this, had this big conversation about it. We had saved up. We were getting ready, and we were probably about a month or two away from kind of making the bookings, right? We were doing a lot of research about where we wanted to go, what locations we wanted to see, and then, of course, life in the pandemic happened. And so we're like, yeah, I guess we're not traveling to go see it. And so we didn't. So obviously, we're not going next year. Here we go.
Yahoo!
Oh.
皆さんこんにちは。
Okay, hello.
マリオのお父さんの宮本です。
I'm Mario's dad. Cool. Isn't about games. All right.
日本のここユニバーサル・スタジオ・ジャパンにリアルなマリオの世界を体験できるスーパー・ニンテンドー・
Mushroom Kingdom in
ワー
real
ルドが
life.
完成しました。
It's
そこ
finally
で今日
complete.
は
Okay.
私宮本が直接世界中の皆さんに
Directly. Okay. Show you what's
世界
inside.
で
That's
初めて
great.
スーパー・ニンテンドー・ワールドの中を紹介していきたいと思います。
All right. Let's
あ
go.
ちらの大きな土管が入り口です。
Great entrance, right? Like great. Coming through the pipe. Oh.
中はどうなってるんでしょうね。
Okay.
ゲームの中ではね、土管
The
の
games
中
didn't
は
really see the interior of the pipe. Okay.
実
Cool.
際にリアルなサイズのワープ土管を作るとどんな中身がいいのかって
Size of a
いろいろア
warp
イデア
pipe.
をみんなで
What's
議論しま
inside?
す。
Okay.
でたくさんのアイデアが出て、それを全部作ったら一つのアトラクションになるということで、シンプルなワープ土管です。皆
Okay.
さん
So
で
we
ワー
went
プしてください。
straightforward. Come on. Let's go. Let's warp. Okay. Kind of cool. The lights on the side kind of giving you that feeling of like warping somewhere. Right? Almost the Star Trek kind of the.
さあ、
Wow, look at that coming right into
ワープして出てきた先はどこなんでしょうね。
oh,
ここは
music changing too.
ビーチ上
Oh
の
wow,
ロ
look
ビ
at
ー
the
です
poster to the right from Mario 64, the bomb bombs.
音楽が流れてますね。この音楽聴いてると、
Wow.
ほら
Look at the details in the roof. There's a mushroom.
ロビーですね。
The princess flags.
いろんなマリオ
Lots of
シリーズ
music
の
from the Mario series. Yeah,
音
plays
楽
around the
が流れ
park.
てるので楽しんでください。壁に
Paintings on the
絵も
wall, right? Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a
さあそれ
hologram.
では
That's
表に出て
great.
みましょ
That's very cool. Right, so this is a little bit of what we saw.
う。
This
ここ
is
が
Super
スーパー
Nintendo
ニンテンドー
World.
ワールドです。
Yeah, so there's the one at factory to the right. Yoshi's Adventure should be right
現実
below
に見る
us.
と大迫力で
Again, there's that Yoshi's kind of again the how dynamic and how much movement is in these pieces, right? You can see them
このピッチ
moving
の前の
around.
広場
Take
か
a look
ら
at
エ
the
リア全
palace
体を見て
in
みまし
front
ょう。
of Peach's castle.
向こうの方にはヨシやクリボーの
Yoshi and a
姿も見え
Goomba.
ますね
Okay, yeah.
それぞれがゲームのように動いています。いろんなキャラクターがいて、本当のマリオの世界。
I feel like you've entered the Mushroom
キノコ王国
Kingdom.
に来たみたいです
Absolutely, right?
それでは
They really
ちょっと
captured
歩き
the
ながら
art style. Oh, look at
見てまい
that
りましょう
castle. Very cool.
さあ、このスーパーニン
Lots
テ
of
ンドー
moving
ワールドの
characters
中
and
はいろんな
elements.
キャラクターが動き回ってるんですけども、それ
He's
だ
got
けじゃ
something
ない
on
んで
his
すよ
wrist too.
えー
There it
ゲス
is.
トの
Okay,
皆さんが
interact with
自
them.
分でインタラクティブに関わることもできます。
Yeah, he's going to show that off. I think
ハテナ
we've
ブロック
seen this
が
before.
アクティビティのとこ
The
ろに
question
来ました
block, right?
私がつけてるこれ、パワーアップバンドがあ
Power
る
up
と
band,
さらに
okay.
楽しく遊べます。こんな感じで
Wear your power up band on your wrist like this.
このパワーアップバンドを使って
Search for hidden secrets around the park to play various activities.
いろんなアクティビティを遊んだりすると
Power band will record what you do at the park. That's
そ
cool.
してバンドについている
Okay,
QR コー
scan
ドを
the
読み込
okay.
むと
Also, if you scan the
スマー
QR
トフォンのア
code,
プリと
you
連
can
動
link
し
it to a
て
smartphone and
自分
check your
の状態を
status.
知ることができるん
Oh,
で
that's
す
kind
ね
of cool.
試
Nice.
しにやってみましょう
Let's
か
try it. Okay.
ここのハテナブロックをパワーアップバンドの手で叩きます
Punch in the hand
コインって言い
wearing.
ましたね
Did you hear the coin
それで
sound?
スマー
Yeah.
トフォンの方を見てみる
Check
と
the
ち
smartphone. You can see I got a coin.
ゃんと1枚
Oh, that's kind
出
of
て
okay.
ます
That's
ね
kind of a cool app.
この感じでこのバンドを使って
Interesting.
エリア内のいろんなところに隠されている秘密を見つけてください。
Okay, around,
Bando
find secret
are
areas.
good.
Oh, look at all. So you get lots of different ones you can choose from. 6
さらに
different
この
ones.
バンドは実は
They even work like
アミーボの
amiibo, so you can use
機
them
能で
after you
自宅
return
に帰っ
home.
てから
Oh,
使って
that's
みてくださ
really
い
cool.
それではもう少し先
Okay,
に行
let's
ってみ
keep
ましょう
going.
はい
closer to
だ
the
んだん
blocks.
とブロ
It's
ックの景
incredible.
色に近
Okay.
づいてきました。すごいね、近づくと迫力ありますよね。さらにいろんなものが動いてます。こちらにでっかいク
Huge
ーパー
pro.
がいましたね。これ
Just some
も
activity, yeah.
アクティビティの一つなんですけども、今日は紹介しません。眠ってるようなので、そっと起こさないようにし
Keep
ましょう。
tiptoe past. Okay. Oh, it is kind of actually breathing. Okay. Looks like almost like a little picnic area there,
こちらにあるのは、
right? You can have a sit down at the
のこ
table.
のこですね。のこのこのアクティビティ。こ
More
れを
activity. Okay.
少し今日は紹介しましょう。はい。
Alright.
のこの
I
こ
want
の
that
いる
key
土管の
from
上
the
にある
top of
鍵
the
が
pipe.
欲しい
Okay.
ですね。
All right. What are you gonna do
ここには
here?
パワーブロックがあります。
There are
早
POW
速遊ん
blocks.
でみましょ
Tap this key. Oh, look at that.
う。こうしてパワーブロックのパワーが伝わっていきます。
Travels through.
ちゃんとタイミングを合わせ
You
て
have to time the POW block.
ね。
You're kidding me.
あ、
Okay.
やりました
Oh, look at that.
このようにタッチして、
Scanning the key and records a power block. That's
そ
interesting.
の鍵はパワーアップバンドに記録されて
So
います。
very interactive in that way. The elements,
ア
okay.
クティビティと呼んでいます。
We call these active elements activities, yeah? Small activities like coin blocks, as well as big ones like this.
いくつか
Okay.
のアクティビティの中で3つの鍵を手に入れると最終アクティビテ
imagine,
ィ、クッパジュニ
Take
ア
a
と
final
の
activity, a
バトル
battle with Bowser Jr.
これにチャレンジ
That's
できます。
interesting.
それではもう一つ見てみましょうか。
Let's see some more. Okay.
はい、
Here's the
ここから地下ステージ
underground
です。
level.
本当に巨大な迷路のよう
That's a
な
cave.
リア
Okay.
ルな地下洞窟を作ってしまいました。怪しい雰囲気ですよね。
Feels a bit creepy.
気をつけてください。あら、ブロック見つけました。ちょっと叩いてみ
Try
ます。
punching it. You can hear the music change
さ
too.
っきからあちこちに気
So
に
the
なるところがあり
usual,
ますよね。こんなマークを見つけたら、ちょっ
Try
とバンド
holding a
を
power
試してみま
band
す。
next to it. Oh, that's kind of
クッパ
cool.
が現れました。
It's Bowser.
最終ボスです。そんなわけないですよね。さらに奥に行きます。
A lot of emphasis on that band, actually. A lot more than I thought.
ボム兵がいました。
Be careful.
これね、ボム兵気をつけてくださいよ。
Oh, yeah, I like the kind of lighting or flickering at
ほ
the
ら、
top.
爆発した。
There, it exploded.
こっちのボム兵も気をつけてくださいね。
Oh, wow. He got closer to it and just kind of like acted off. Okay. Or maybe it's just on a timer, but it seems like it.
あれ、みんなどうしたんですか。
It turned
ちっちゃく
small.
なってますよ。ち
Okay.
ゃんとついてきてくださいね。ああ、なんかブロックが巨
Blocks
大
are
に
all
見えてきました
bigger,
ね。
as if I've turned into a mini Mario.
ちっちゃくなってしまったみたいですね
Oh, very cool. Changing the size of the prop or the set pieces in the prop to give a
今度はコインがもらいました。
perception
一枚だけ
of
で
being
すけど
shrunk.
ね。さ
Wow.
らに奥に
Giant bomb.
巨大なボム兵がいま
Giant
す。
bomb bomb. Yeah.
踏み潰されないようにしたいですね。この巨大なボム兵もアク
Is
テ
another
ィビティの
activity, okay.
一つです。さあ、どんなインタラクティブなのか、それは
How do you play
皆さんが
as well?
実際ここに来て体験してください。
Okay, yeah, yeah. Don't want to ruin it for us.
はい、無事に戻ってきました。体もね、元の大きさに戻りましたね。じゃあ次へ行きましょ
We're in the next area. All right.
う。
The One Up Factory. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Gift
Gift shop. Oh, yeah. This is going to be stuff that like you are not going to be able to get anywhere else.
土管の中はおもちゃ
Okay,
の
that
工場
that
に
is
な
all
って
stuff
い
you
て
get in Nintendo
世界
World
中
in
で
New
ここ
York.
だけにしかないスーパーマリオの
That stuff I don't
グッ
know
ズを
about, some of
作
it.
って販売しています。その中でも今日
Exclusive.
は
I'd like to
任天堂
show
の
you
開
one of
発
those
者が
items,
作った
okay?
スペシャルなおもちゃ
A
を
toy
一つ
crate that
ご紹
Nintendo
介します
team developed. Okay.
これです。
Oh, that's kind of cool.
トコ
Yep.
トコマリオと言います。
Toko Toko Mario.
名前
Okay.
の通り、こうして押すとマリオがトコトコ歩くんです。
Oh,
電池はいり
that's
ませ
kind
ん。
of interesting.
開発チームが細かな動きにまでこだわって作りました。ビデオゲームだけじゃなくて、こういうリアルなものを作るのも開発のメンバーとても楽しんでるんですね。それでは皆さんもお
This is
楽
kinda
しみ
cool,
ください。では次の場所に行ってみましょう。
Of course, any amusement park has to have a gift shop.
Ah.
What is going on over
これ
here?
ですか？ポップコーン
It's
です
popcorn.
ポップコーンなんか食べ
Of
な
course
が
it
ら
is.
行儀が悪いって叱られそう
By
ですけども
walking.
これは
Okay.
ユニバーサル・スタジオ
Special
が
popcorn that
作った
Universal
特
made.
別
I
な
mean, like
ポッ
they're
プコーン
gonna milk you for all your money
キャラ
for
メル
these
ピッチ
things.
味とマッシュル
Caramel
バジル
peach
味
flavor and mushroom
でも
flavor.
オリジナルの
All
食べ
right.
物はこれだけじゃないんですね。はい。スーパー
Kintopa's
ニンテンド
or
ーワールドでお腹が
cafe.
空いた時はこちらキノピオカフェです。
Okay, is Toad's name in Japan?
ルイジ
Okay.
マリオもどうしたの？あ、そうか。写真撮影してるのか。
You're doing a photo shoot?
じゃあカメラさんの方見て写真撮ろうか。よし。じゃあ行きますよ。3、2、1。オキドキー。ありがとう。いやお父さんもね忙しいから。
Okay, Dad's busy, so good luck with the photo
はい
shoot.
ありがとう。
All right, him calling himself Dad a couple times in this is a little bit disturbing.
じゃあキノピオカフェの方に入っていきま
All
しょう。
right.
はい、キノピオカフェに入ってきましたね。ここでもなんかアイテムがもらえるみたいですよ。あ、ここにありました。じゃあ
Items in here
大
too.
きな包みと小さな包み、当然大きい方ですよね。コインがたくさんもらいました。
Got a ton of coins.
じ
Okay.
ゃあ奥へ行きましょうか。ここはキノピオたちが運営してるんですね。
Restaurant is run by
キノピオ
toads.
は僕らを迎えてくれます。あ、シェフが来ましたね。シェフ。
I mean, some like if you've been to Universal Studios before, like none of this feels like it's too crazy. It feels very much in line with like, oh, it's a screen, interactive, not interactive screen, but kind of a TV that's giving you some kind of something to be entertained as you wait.
はい。
So
シェフがね開発したキノコ料理がいっぱいあるんですよね。
different mushroom
壁には
dishes.
こんなにメニューが並んでます。はい。ペコペコなんでそろそろ
Yes, I'm
中へ
very
入ってい
hungry.
きます。はい。中はこんな感じで
That's
す。
kind of cool. It's good looking.
たくさんの方が
design
食事できるようにとても広くなってます。天井にはいろんなパワーアップアイテムがあ
Power
り
up
ます、
items in
ね
the。ceiling.
皆さんもここでご飯を食べてパワーアップしてください。奥の壁の窓を見てください。そこから厨房の様子が
Yeah.
見えます。
So again, the windows are
キノピ
TV
オたちが
monitors
大勢
showing
で
them
頑張
at
って
work
料理
prepping
を作っ
food.
てくれています。
It's kind of a fun idea, right? Kind of it helps with
メ
the
ニューはも
immersion.
ちろんキノコ国特製で
Of
すよ。
course, especially made in the Mushroom Kingdom,
僕
right?
らも
Yeah,
シェ
makes
フが
sense.
作ってくれた料理をたくさん試食してその中から選びました。厳選されたメニューを提供しています。
Okay.
例えばマリオバーガーやキノコの
Simple
ピザ
Mario
ボールな
Burger.
ど
Yeah.
どれもキノコを使っていて美味しいですよ。他にもたくさんあるのでスーパーニンテンドーワールドで冒険に使えた時はぜひ立ち寄って
Looks like some
シェ
pastries.
フキノピオの料理を味わってください
You
ね。
take a break from your ventures. Okay.
スーパーニンテンドーワールドいかがでしたか？
All right. What do you think so far?
ファミリーコンピューターのスーパ
This
ー
year
マ
not
リオ
only
ブラザーズが誕生して今年で35
Yeah.
年になり
Marks
ま
the
す。
35th
そ
anniversary.
して今年なんとそのゲームの世界をここユニバーサル・スタジオに
Full
本気で作
scale,
ってしまったんですね。マリオメーカーのように簡単に作れれば
I
いいん
wish
で
it
す
was
けど
simply
も
as
リアル
as
に
creating a
作る
level
のは
Mario
簡
Maker
単
as
で
I
は
was
ない
using
で
the
す。
real world.
それを
Okay.
ユニバーサルクリエイティブの皆さんが本気で作ってくれました。今回ご紹介したのはほんの一部です。まだまだ
Only a
お楽しみ
fraction
が
of the
たく
park.
さんあ
There's
りま
even
す。
more fun stuff
スーパ
to
ーニンテンドーワー
discover.
ルドは
Holds
日
its
本
grand
のユニバーサ
opening,
ル
yeah,
スタジオで
February
2 月
4th.
4日にグランドオープンとなりますが、現在は新型コロナウイル
There's
ス
some
の
new
影響
challenge
で
right now for
海
some
外からお越し
overseas,
いただくのは
yeah?
ちょっと難しい状況かと思います。ただまあ少しお
There
時
are
間をい
plans
ただ
to
くことにな
open
り
in
ます
other
が、
countries.
日本以外の国でもスーパーニンテンドーワールドが計画されています。アメリカではロサンゼルスのハリウッドと
Hollywood, California, and
Florida,
Orlando,
Orlando.
Florida, in the United
そ
States.
して
Yeah.
さらに
Singapore and
ア
Asia.
ジアではシンガポー
Okay,
ル
so
で
a
も
lot. I mean,
それぞれの
not too
ユニバーサルスタジ
shocking.
オでスーパーニンテンドーワールドが展開されます。
These locations.
で
Okay.
すが、もしそれまでに安
But
心
if
して
you're to
自由
visit
に行き来でき
before
る状態に
they
なれば、
open,
ぜひここ日本
hope
の
you
ス
come
ー
visit
パ
here
ー
in
ニンテンドー
Japan.
ワールドに
Okay.
来てください。スーパーニンテンドーワールドは世界中の皆さんをお待ちしています。さて、後ろに見えているのはクッパ城です。中はマリオ
It's
カ
pretty
ートのア
cool.
トラクション
Koopa
に
is
なってい
Bowser's
て、
name in
クッパ軍
Japan.
団と
All
の
right.
バトルが待ち
Koopa's
受けています。
challenge. Okay.
任天堂とユニバーサルが作る以上は世界初めてのアトラクションにしたいという意気込みで、
We're
なん
never
と6
before.
年もかかってしまいました。
Oh, interesting. Over the right, you can see wait time, single riders, some warnings on that sign for the Mario Kart. Let's take a sneak peek inside the castle. We have seen a lot of this footage. This is the thing that I think they're touting the most. That kind of worries me, actually.
階段の上には巨大なクッパが待ち構えています。おお、そばから見ると怖いですね。
It's pretty. I mean, great work. Like great set work, great design.
はい、もう少し先に進むとマリオカートシリーズのおなじみのトロフィーが飾られてますね。
Yeah, I mean that looks pretty cool, right? Really well done. Great prop maker work.
ユニバーサルスタジオ限定のトロフィー。
Ah, trophy exclusive to Universal Studios.
隣にはクッパからの挑戦状も来てますね。
Challenge letter from Bowser.
漢字が書けたんですね。
Didn't know he could write kanji.
挑戦
Nice.
状というタイトル通り、マリオに勝つためにクッパたちが準備した特別なコースでのレースにマリオチームの一員になって皆さんにチャレンジしていただきます。さて、チームクッパが隅々まで知り尽くした彼らのコースでチームマリオは勝利できるか、皆さんの健闘を期待します。
Okay.
いかがでしたでしょうか。ここから先はぜひ皆さん
There's a
ご
lot
自身で
more we don't
体
want to
験
show you
していた
today,
だけた
okay?
らと思い
We're
ます。
excited to experience a
それで
park
は
on
皆
your
さん、
own.
スーパーニンテンドーワールドでお会いしましょう。ご視聴ありがとうございました。では、行ってきます。
Okay. All right. Gonna just hit the pause button there. Thanks for watching. All right. So here's my kind of deep dive thought. Not deep dive, surface level thought as we've seen this. I'm not overly shocked by kind of really anything they showed there. Like if you've been to Universal Parks or Disney or any of those kind of things, these all feel pretty static or pretty much the same, except for the fact that this is obviously, excuse me, Nintendo centric. The one thing I might like just at an observation, and I could be wrong, the park looks small. And the other part of it is that they continue to just show this ride, right? This VR, this Mario Kart ride. They don't really show a lot of other rides, to be completely honest. Now what he's focusing on, or what Mr. Miyamoto focused on there, was the interactivity, right? So hey, there's active blocks, and you can hit these things, and they light up. So there's that kind of the surprise and delight, right? But I can only imagine the queue of people who are going to stand with those things on their wrist and be like, okay, I'm going to stand and take a photo and hit this block, and it's going to ring here, and it's going to show up on my smartphone. Like just people queuing to do those things because you want to get the most value out of your interactivity at the park. If you don't have, excuse me, if you don't have extra, if you don't have rides or anything, those are, that's it. Then those are where people are going to congregate. If you've got one ride, which is the Mario Kart ride, now he says there's more to explore. I don't want to show off everything, but like, I think you kind of got to show us a little bit more there. Hey, sure, here's the gift shop. Yep. So I've already paid a lot of money to enter that. You're going to show me the gift shop. Okay. And I'm sure there's going to be some pretty cool exclusive Super Nintendo World, swag, t-shirts. That little thing he showed off was pretty cool. And if you're a collector like I am, you'd probably pick it up and put it somewhere. But as I looked at some of those things, just as a quick glance, I was like, I think I can get all those in the Nintendo New York store or some of that stuff. Right now, again, you're not going to this place to only purchase things, but that is a draw. The gift shop is a draw. That's why they do those things, why gift shops exist, right? Hey, here's popcorn. You can eat and walk around the park with it. Okay, yep. You can buy food there. Here's a restaurant. You can buy food. Yeah, like all of those are really cool things. And so like don't take this as like I'm down on it, but those are things I would expect from a theme park. This is what that is. This is a theme park. This is part of my expectations. So nothing too overly shocking there. I wonder, what it's like to be him, Shigeru Miyamoto, having created this world, and now seeing it 35 years later, right? Essentially 35 years later in physical form, right? To walk through, like, into the castle and hearing that music change and looking to those posters that you had a hand in or designed or helped, like, 25 years ago to be reality. I wonder what that experience is like, and that's something completely separate. I would say the attention to detail, right? On the prop pieces, on the set pieces, on the design aesthetic. I mean, absolutely amazing. I think when you walk into it, there is absolutely no doubt that you're like, wow, I am in the Mushroom Kingdom. I feel this experience. I definitely feel like I'm the world has become three-dimensional and I exist in this space and I'm enjoying it, and oh my gosh, look, there's a Yoshi, and oh my gosh, there's a Koopa and the coins and the POW blocks, and they dynamically do what I expect them to. I think that experience is probably pretty cool, and people will be like, wow, right? That's amazing. But I think when that kind of sheer falls up, comes the wayside, and then you're like, so what else am I doing? Other than like walking around and like hitting this wrist thing to be interactive, which is cool, right? Adding another level of interactivity to the park. The other part of it, though, like, it kind of feels, and I don't want to say it's tone deaf, but like, and he addressed COVID-19, but so you want, like, so if I go up and I'm gonna like hit a POW block, is like a park person then gonna be like standing there like right after and like clean it with a Lysol wipe it down, next thump, Lysol wipe, clean it down. Like what does that experience look like? And that's the challenge, right? I think you're opening this park in a world that has been at the mercy of COVID-19 for the last year. And so a lot of these things become hypersensitive, right? We become hyper realized to it. And I think, the Disney institution or Disney park suffered from this when COVID struck as well. And they're trying to find their footing. And so there's a lot, I think, challenges kind of associated with those. And as you're kind of, I'm looking at those restaurants, like I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, social distancing, 6 feet apart, like all those components. So it's very interesting to see what that protocol, what that world looks like currently now. I also thought it was great. They did call out that, hey, there are other parks opening around the world as well, and or specifically the Americas, right? They did reference California and Florida as those spots for them to be opening. So I think that's fantastic. And then I believe they mentioned Singapore as well. So I think that's really great. Like the more spots that are open, more people can get to it. It's a great opportunity. I think it's a fantastic partnership with Universal Studios. So I mean, overall, like, I mean, if I was to kind of say, I think this is great. It will be very interesting to hear, right? February 4th, when this thing opens, people are going to go to it. What is the hey, my name's Mike, and here's my vlog about the Super Nintendo world, and here's my experience, and boy, it's really small, or the line is crazy, or all of kind of these components. I wonder what that experience will look like. I'd like to hear a user's kind of input from it. Again, as I mentioned in the pre-show, we were looking to go in the late February 2020, but due to COVID, we're going to just kind of hold off and wait, and we'll probably try and attend in maybe 2021 or 2022 when it's kind of the world is back to normal. Or I guess, sorry, 2020. Yeah, we'll look to attend in 2022 when the world is kind of back to normal. But I think it's very interesting. I'm excited to see what happens here. Less than 2 months away, so we'll see. Folks, what did you think of the Super Nintendo World Direct? Let me know in the comments below. Are you looking forward to go? If you could go, are you excited to? What would you hope to be there as well? Thanks very much for watching Nintendo Dads. Take care. Bye-bye.